Student, in the last lecture we have seen about the adjoint method. So how to find the inverse by adjoint method. Now we start with the new method, that is the inversion method. And in this method you have to solve the system of equations by this method. So we apply the system here. So in general form, a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to d2, and a3x plus b3y plus c3 is equal to d3. So equations, there are more than two equations, it is called the system of equations. So here in general form, this is the system of equations. So we separate the coefficients of x, y, z, constants and the matrix of variables. So here matrix A is written as a1 b1 c1, that is a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3, a3 b3 c3, and it is called the matrix of coefficient matrix, or it is called the coefficient matrix. Then we collect the x, y, z. So capital X represent the matrix, that is the x, y, z, and it is called the matrix of variables, matrix of variables. Then on the left there are d1, d2, d3. These are the constants. So this is represented by the matrix B, and in the form of matrix it is written as d1, d2, d3. So it is called the matrix of constants. Now, this complete system of the equations that has been written in the form of matrix form, that is matrix form, that is written as Ax is equal to B, means that A is the coefficient matrix, X is the matrix of variables, and B is the matrix of constant. So this carries sometimes this matrix form carry 1 mark. So Ax is equal to B. Now in the last method, that is adjoint method, we have applied the technique how to find the A inverse. So further, this matrix form to be pre-multiplied by A inverse, that is A inverse into Ax is equal to A inverse into B, means this is the pre-multiplication. So when you multiply by the left of this system, it is pre-multiplication. Collect A inverse into A into X is equal to A inverse into B. A inverse into A, that is nothing but the I, that is the identity matrix, into X is equal to A inverse into B, that is the values. Then identity matrix into any matrix is the matrix itself, that is the X matrix, that is the matrix of variables, and equal to A inverse into B. So in this way we have simplified the system of equations here in the form of X is equal to A inverse into B. Finally we find the values of X, means we find the values of X, Y, Z here. Now the method to find the A inverse, as this expression exists the A inverse, find A inverse by adjoint, adopt, or find the A inverse, adopt the adjoint method, because we don't find A inverse by transformation method, by elementary transformation or rows transformation, because that part has been deleted from our course. And therefore now we come to the particular example here. So solve 2x plus 5y is equal to 1 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 7 by the method of inversion. So first of all we write the system of equation in the matrix form. So this is the system of equation. Therefore matrix form becomes Ax is equal to B, that is coefficient matrix 2 5 2 5 3 2 3 2, xy, that is the x matrix xy, and the matrix of constant 1 7. So this is your matrix form. Now we simplify this matrix form and we bring the result up to this, x is equal to A inverse into B. So multiplying the matrix form by A inverse, So you will get A inverse into Ax is equal to A inverse into B, that is A inverse into A into X is equal to A inverse into B. But we know that A inverse into A, that is nothing but identity matrix, into X is equal to A inverse B. Now this becomes I into X, that is X is equal to A inverse into B. So this is your required form. Now in this form A inverse exists. So whether this A inverse exists or not, that is, we find the determinant of A. So we simplify this for A. This 2, 5, 3, 2, this determinant to be expanded here. 2 into 2, that is 4, minus 3 into 5, that is minus 15, that is minus 11, and minus 11 is not equal to 0. Means we can say that as determinant A is not equal to 0, means it is a non-singular matrix, and therefore directly we can state that A inverse exists. And once you get A inverse exists, we are very easily find the A inverse by adjoint method, and to adopt this method we find the minors and cofactors. So minors of this matrix, minors of 2 is 2, because it is a 2 by 2 matrix. Matrix of 5 is 3, matrix of 5, it is position M12, that is 3. Matrix of 3 is 5, that is position is M21, that is second row first column, and that is equal to 5. And matrix of 2 is 2, because its position is M22, means it is in the second row and second column, therefore its minor is 2. So by our method, corresponding cofactors can be written. M11, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, this is odd, so only there is change in sign of this value 3, that is minus 3, 1 plus 1 is 2, that is even, and therefore value remains as it is, that is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, therefore value of the cofactor changes, that is minus 5, and therefore 2 plus 2 is 4, it is a even number, so it remains as it is, cofactor is 2 itself. Now we collect all these cofactors and we get the matrix of cofactors here. So here matrix of cofactors denoted by C equal to 2 minus 3, that is 2 minus 3, that is written in the first row, then minus 5, 2, that is written in the second row. So this is the matrix of cofactors. Once you get the matrix of cofactors, we find the transpose of transpose, that is denoted by C power T, and it is transpose is nothing but change in the rows into column. So this row 2 minus 3 becomes the column 2 minus 3, minus 5 2 becomes the column minus 5 2. So in this way we get the transpose of the matrix of cofactors, and we know that adjoint of the matrix A is nothing but the matrix of transpose, and this matrix of transpose is 2 minus 5 minus 3 2. So in this way we have obtained the adjoint of the matrix. Now we continue further to find the A inverse. So we know the formula A inverse is equal to, therefore A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant A into adjoint of the matrix A. So 1 by determinant A is minus 11, and adjoint of the matrix is this one, that is 2 minus 5, 2 minus 5 and minus 3 2, minus 3 2. So in this way we got the values, we multiply it, that is minus 1 by 11 into 2 minus 5 minus 3 2, and this becomes minus 2 by 11, that is 5 by 11, this is 3 by 11 and 2 by 11. So this is your inverse by adjoint method. But we want to solve the system by using the method. Therefore, x is equal to, we use this, x is equal to A inverse. A inverse is nothing but minus 2 by 11, 5 by 11, then 3 by 11 and 2 by 11, 2 by 11 into B. So, B is given that 1, 7. So, we multiply by this matrix B, that is 1, 7, 1, 7. So, we take the multiplication of this. X is written in the form of xy, and you will get here the result, that is rows into column. So, this is first row, first column, that is minus 2 by 11 into 1 plus 5 by 11, 5 by 11 into 7. Then first row, first column is completed. Second row, first column, 3 by 11 into 1 plus 2 by 11, 2 by 11 into 7. So, this is to be simplified here. You will get, this is minus 2 by 11 plus 35 by 11, 35 by 11. This is 3 by 11 plus 14 by 11, 14 by 11, and this gives us this is to be added here. This is 33 by 11 and this is 17 by 11, 17 by 11. So, this is your matrix X, means that is matrix XY is equal to, matrix XY is equal to 33 by 11 means it is 3 and it is 17 by 11, 17 by 11. So, this gives us, therefore, x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 17 by 11. So, this is a required simplification of the given system of equations by the inversion method. Thank you.